trading almost above 11% in trade at the moment, and it's in focus on the back of its operational update for the third quarter. There's been a double-digit growth when it comes to the sales value as well as the collections for this real estate company. In fact, Mallanna Sasalu, who is the CEO of South Region for Puravankara, is right here to take us through what's really aiding the stock movement and what is it that the market is really liking about their business update. Very good to have you on NDTV Profit, Mallanna. I want to first understand the key aspect because of which the market is really positive is the average selling price improved by 12% on a year-on-year basis. And of course, your volumes, GDV, have also shown very good additions. So what are the key highlights of the business update that you're giving for this particular quarter? I think you're on mute, Mallanna.
Sorry about that. Thank you very much for having me here, Nisha. As you rightly put it out, our sales have improved, and compared to the same quarter of the last year, we have gone up by around 17% to 1,414 crore rupees, which we have done well. And our collections has shown improvement quarter over quarter, where we have reached around 1,140 crore rupees of collection, and so that's fantastic. And also that in our burn rate has gone up. That is the construction. We've spent around 8% more in every quarter. So that's also reflecting in our collections. So overall, it's been a fantastic quarter, even though that I wish we had another couple of launches coming over, but we had one launch and it has received a reasonably good response from the customers. So overall, it's been a very good quarter in every which way we look at it. And most importantly, that this has paved way for the next quarter, wherein the approvals have further progressed in terms of the movement within the ranks of the government offices, and I'm pretty sure that the next quarter that we will have more launches coming into the fore, as we had projected in the beginning of the year that we're going to have 7 launches or 8 launches in Bangalore and 1 in Coimbatore and 1 in Cochin, and they are all in order. So most of them we should be able to launch within this quarter, or some of them may slip to the next quarter, but nevertheless, it is all in good shape.
Right. So, Mallanna, you are quite an outlier in the sector today with the stock performing so well, but real estate as a sector and the real estate index is one of the key draggers in the overall market, which is still buoyant. Now, I wanted to understand when you clock in these kind of sales and your future projection with the new launches is also looking very positive. What are the factors which really aided to the sales volume growth as well as better pricing in this particular quarter?
Just the fundamentals of the business, following the fundamentals of the business, that is that operationally that we have become very efficient, and the teams have come together in terms of your sales, marketing, and the engineering, design. And if you see that all disciplines of the business is working well, and that's been our key for transformation in maybe this year, the entire year, what you're seeing, and so that is what is aiding. And also about the launch that we have had is a good launch that we had. And the products, that some of the things that the improvement in our sale price or the per square feet realization is also due to selling some high cost inventory in the market, and particularly in Chennai, one of the projects has done extremely well. In Bangalore, Deansgate has done extremely well. Somerset in Chennai, which is a high price inventory. So that's the reason we have done well. And as we have been telling since the beginning of the year that we've got many number of launches that are coming in. Yes, there's a supply side. There were some problems relating to e-Khata, this and that. In the long run, they're all very good for the industry. And now I think we are coming close to it, and probably market is looking at us, and the market is observing us. I'm very happy about that they're observing us.
Right. In your outlook also, Mallanna, that company has said that the residential demand has softened in the third quarter, and also the volume declined 16% YOY in Q3. What is the reason? And also in the coming quarter, how are you seeing the residential demand?
I believe that the numbers are to be seen a little differently in my opinion. That I think there is a little bit of slowdown in the supply side of the goods, and that's the issue why you see that reduction in the sales volume. Yeah, maybe but 3-4% might have been because of the demand in the market, but the rest I think 11 to 12% is also there's a new product coming into the market has slowed down. When do we sell a lot? When we actually bring the new product to the market, and during the launches that we have good set of sales that happens, and that has not happened, and particularly in Bangalore that we've not been able to bring product to the market. So I don't see this as any deterrent for us, and I see that the markets are doing extremely well in my opinion wherever that we are launching the project, and there is good walk-ins and good sales are happening. And as a listed player in this period of consolidation and in this period of where India and the population still feel that very, very confident. Yes, there are some global disturbances, nevertheless, and I think we are going with the speed at which the country is growing and the optimism that's there in the air.
Right. So your outlook is sounding quite optimistic, and your stock price is also reflecting that. But also leave us with key challenges and factors which could impact the trends of the industry and the company in the near term.
I don't see that anything that is, at a very local and an industry level. There are many risks that I see that the growth slowing down. If there is anything that's at a really the large economical level or the global level happenings that may have some impact on the distinct sentiments of the people, that is where I see the risk. And otherwise, business is as usual for us, and particularly in key areas like Bangalore, Pune, Mumbai, Chennai, Cochin, jobs are getting generated, and new office space is being taken over by companies, and businesses have come up with some good results. You are right, even though IT industry, particularly some of the big results which came out a couple of days back, they have not done so well. But nevertheless, they have the reason for why they have not done, which is again not about the demand. It's about some of the sectoral things that they have said about. Yeah, so I feel very confident about where we are at this point of time.
All right. So all the best for the quarterly performance. Thank you so much for joining us right here on NDTV Profit. Puravankara stock really star attraction of the day with the business update. Really liked by the market and still holding close to about 11% gains in trade. So when we